Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know I've been absent for about a few months, but this is because I have been playing Planet Coaster. If you couldn't tell or not. Yes, I have been playing Planet Coaster almost every single day, and I built this magnificent mega park called Never Never World, and I'm going to include some clips from that park in this series. But if you want to check out that series, I will be making one for that series. It's not going to be a complete. It's actually just going to be little bits and pieces of the park being built. But with this new park, which is called Never Never Island, I have included some of the community in this park, especially from my Twitch. I have gained lots of followers and they have really showed lots of support for me building my park. So what we're going to do is I'm going to include a lot of my followers and friends coasters in this park. Now, this park is going to be based off of Islands of Adventure, Universal to be exact. And we're just going to gather some inspiration from this park and we're going to incorporate it in our new park. Now, I'm not too sure what type of lands and themes I'm really going to do at the moment, but I know I want to start off with a boardwalk. Definitely a boardwalk. So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually creating the shape of the lagoon lake, which is basically going to be the centerpiece of our park. So I'm just right now trying to get, because as time progresses, this shape is going to change. As I add coasters and I add paths and scenery, this shape is constantly going to change until we get our end result. So as I continue to get this shape, I go back and forth between the Google Earth. Now, make sure that you are planning for what you're about to build. I always want to make sure I have enough space, and I always want to make sure I put like a marker down so I know where to place everything. So as you can see, there's that path on the outer perimeter. I'm creating that so that I have a boundary in my park so I don't build outside of that. My last park I built really big, almost end to end on the map. And this time I really want to scale it down because once you start building those big parks, you start to drop a lot in FPS. And my computer's really good, it can handle it, but I would like to get as much performance out of the game as possible. So I'm really going to scale it down. Right here, I'm getting inspiration from the boardwalk, Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk to be exact, in Santa Cruz, California. And the ride I'm getting inspiration from right now is called the Giant Dipper. It is an iconic, classic wooden coaster there. And it's been featured in a lot of movies. It's very popular. I think it's an historical landmark, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But for my first coaster, that's what I'm going to build. And I'm going to recreate my own version of a boardwalk for our park. So right here, like I said earlier, I'm putting down a marker to get started. So I'm creating a waterfront with this path right here. This is basically going to be our main strip down our midway for our boardwalk. Now, as time progresses, the shape of this is going to change as I keep making decisions and keep changing my mind. It's a constant back and forth when you're first starting your coaster. It's always good to get POVs so that you can get some inspiration for your coasters. It's really handy to have. So as you can see, this coaster is just very tame, just lots of hills and everything. And I'm going to recreate this, or recreate my own version, so that we can start off our park with a nice, good wooden coaster. This is always the hard part because I really don't know exactly how I want this coaster to go. So I'm just going with the flow at this moment. It's always quite tricky trying to get this track to where I want it to go. It's very frustrating sometimes. So always give yourself a lot of patience when you're playing this game and building your coaster. I strongly recommend it. Right now, I'm trying to figure out if there was a launch that was coming out of that station or not. And I finally figured it out towards the end that you can increase the entry speed so that the coaster kind of launches out of the station into its circuit. It's really cool. So right now I just finished the lift hill and the first drop track, and right now I'm creating the overbank turn. Like I said again, it's really tricky to get this track right. And if there's anyone here watching this video and is a local to Santa Cruz and you've been to Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, let me know down in the comments what's your favorite ride. My favorite ride there is Cave Train. Oh, and the old school Hurricane. Thank you to everyone who took the time to watch this video. I really do appreciate it. I've been getting lots of support from you guys on Twitch and on YouTube and Facebook. And I just want to let you guys know that I will be continuing this series and I will be doing this in parts, about 10-minute videos. So stay tuned if you want to continue watching this content, and please like and subscribe if you care about this content. I mean, this is going to be a really cool series, so I would stay tuned if I were you. Thank you guys again, and until next time, take care.